Y'all matching again?
Welcome to TMZ Sports. I'm Edward Lewis. He's Lucas Widman. We got another great show for you today and another set of great matching outfits by only us two because Michael J. Babcock didn't want to join in the all-black memo that we sent out yesterday.
Forgot.
Yeah. Here's Michael J. Babcock coming into the screen, not in all black. I
thought Charles did it.
No. Charles got it.
Charles Charles is in dark.
But anyway,
he's in dark.
Enough about Charles. So there is so much fun going down on the show today. We're going to kick things off with LeBron James, King James, and whether he deserves to be immortalized outside of Crypto.com arena. There's one Lakers legend who says not a chance, but we'll see more about that.
We'll get into Cal Raleigh after that, a.k.a. the Big Dumper, the Seattle Mariners star. Hit his 60th home run last night, and we'll talk all about that.
And then Paul Skeens, amazing on the mound. He throws that heat, but apparently it was a little hot in. Apparently it was a little hot in Pittsburgh as well on Wednesday night.
They played
in Cincinnati. You know what I meant. I was trying to make a cute little joke, and here's Ed raining on my parade. But Livy Dunn was there to support him. She went absolutely viral, as always. Once again, we're going to be breaking that down as well.
So, without further ado, Michael J. Babcock, you ready?
Guys?
You done eating?
Yeah,
Pretending to be busy.
All right, we're talking.
Let's get it going.
We've got some good polls here. One of them close, one of them not at all. On LeBron and on Raleigh versus Aaron Judge.
Oh,
MVP too. On the MVP question? Yeah. I didn't get to finish eating my Popeyes here.
No free ads.
Huh?
Oh.
No free
Popeyes
ads.
I'm trying to get
Babcock.
them to send me. Hey, Popeyes. Send me. This expensive $20 for that.
Hey, Hinge, give me a free membership.
Babcock, was the change in shirt color a conscious decision, or did they not actually tell you about
No,
it?
they
had a
told me
long
yesterday,
conversation about
but
it.
I forgot.
We sent around a memo.
Yeah.
We said all black.
No, there was no memo.
We
sent.
shook on it.
There was no memo sent.
There was a mojo.
They agreed on shirt color, but they definitely didn't agree on shirt type.
Right,
We
that's
got a
true.
V-neck, and that's a
Is
totally
Lucas wearing
different
a V-neck? Do you have a
I'm
V-neck,
not.
Lucas?
It's my microphone.
Yeah,
shallow
the mic
V?
is tugging it
I've
down.
worn this shirt a few times.
He doesn't have the
Oh,
he doesn't
so
have
he's got a
the
little
chest to
bacon
wear a
neck.
V-neck.
Would you want to bet?
He's
He
got a
doesn't have
bacon
the
neck.
chest.
Dang, Ed said bacon neck.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Lean over and show Michael Jordan your bacon neck.
I can never say
You see how easy it was to get them not on the same team anymore?
Oh,
they started united.
They
5
turn
seconds
on
later,
each
he's
other.
calling them bacon neck
They
and stuff.
turn on each other so fast.
We are like
You got to be a real
Yeah.
team like me and Babcock,
Yeah,
guys.
right. Now,
We were
me
just
and
having a
Mojo
great
are-
Totally
brainstorming
unmatching
session.
shirts.
Mojo and I, there's no daylight between us. There's no, we got each other's back. With them two, they're always trying to stab each other in the back. And it's,
Every chance they get, it's
yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
I will say the relationship has improved since we moved.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
It's more. It's
There's
like
a whole
I've
thing
bonded
going
less
on
with
here.
Connor, and it's given me an opportunity to hang out more with
Because
Lucas.
there's a whole
Because I
thing.
felt like it was the
always
same.
Fill the void.
Connor, let me tell everybody. So Connor, Lucas, and Ed, they were all friends, and it was kind of like Lucas was on the outside, and Connor and Ed would walk out together. Lucas would watch from his desk and looked really sad. And now that Ed's moved, Connor is he's the one that's left.
Right.
And Ed and Lucas are walking out together, and it's causing a lot of issues, to be honest.
It is funny because
it's been fun to watch.
we talk a lot. There's a lot of banter in the newsroom throughout the day, and Ed and I will be like cracking up at some funny joke, some real knee
Connor wants to
slapper,
know.
and then Connor will peek around and be
Right.
like, "What's so
You
funny?"
see him looking
and we're like,
from
"No,
over
don't
there.
worry about it."
It's sad, honestly.
That's what I mean.
You
That's
feel
I think it
bad.
breaks his
Hasn't
heart
improved,
to have to watch this and not be able to partake. I mean,
Yeah.
he's behind several
can you see him
walls
over there?
in the production room. He just has to watch you
He's
guys
pressed
get
against
closer
the
and
glass
closer.
in there. Yeah, he is literally pressed against the glass in it.
I mean, that's
awful.
fitting because every time he yells and goes off, in one ear and out the other. That's for sure. I mean, like,
You threw a little bird up at you.
If anybody saw, we did a Wendy
Russo.
Williams special, and Wendy, it was a very striking image of her pressed against the glass in the assisted living facility where she's living. That's what we've got going on here.
I'm surprised he hasn't done a run-in at this point.
Yeah. We're waiting
like
to bring Connor on when we talk, and we have a good Bill story that we're
Might be a
saving.
bit.
We're saving Connor for that. Could be any day now. So
I vote for Connor on Monday after the Saints upset the Bills. That would be a good one.
Saints Bills. Yeah, right. If that happens, I won't know what to say.
Come on.
Russell Wilson gets traded to the Saints.
Hey,
and-
I think why not Ryan? Ryan Yunt. Why not?
Why would I want an old guy that can't complete short passes when I already have a
But because he can complete a long pass.
Wow, Ryan.
Jamar Chase down there
no interest.
somewhere.
No interest.
Even if the price was virtually nothing.
You're looking. You already have a team that has holes, and
Yeah.
you want to trade draft capital for a temporary
Right.
fix. Like
For like a 6th round pick, say. Nothing. That's
Really?
interesting because I'm really curious about that because he's not. I don't think Russell is winning a Super Bowl at this point, but I think he's a decent. He's a below
I
average.
think he's
but
better than what is it, Browning?
That's what I think too. I thought the same thing. We'll see.
Browning's
We'll see what
played like
happens.
a game and a half and leads the league in interceptions.
Right. Not great.
That's not a great stat.
Russ has thrown his fair share of picks
That's
too,
true.
but yeah.
Hey, but-
So all right, we'll see what happens. The Giants have said, by the way, that they've got no interest or desire to trade him. Although we'll see. I don't think Russ is going to be the type to mentor.
I don't either.
Jackson
I don't know.
Dart. I don't think he wants to do all that.
I don't either.
So yeah, but we'll see.
Send him to NOLA.
Hey, I would. And Giants have got Jameis Winston, so they've got a serviceable backup quarterback, obviously.
Love Jameis.
I thought it was sad talking about Lucas and Ed to kick off the show. Now we're talking about all these quarterbacks. I'm just getting straight up depressed over
Right,
here.
I know. All the
I need a
bad
hug
ones,
from
right?
somebody.
All the bad ones. I know. Okay, so we're going to start with a really interesting basketball story. This LeBron James debate.
James.
I love this.
We teed this up yesterday a little bit.
We did, right? During the stream, Mojo.
Oh,
We had a
talked
little
about-
bit of a debate that's been argued once or twice before.
Yeah, we did.
I feel like
This is also an interesting LeBron debate
people don't
about
debate-
whether or not he should get a statue outside of crypto.
I'm ready to dive in
Yeah,
on this
this
one,
is
boys.
a
I hope
fun
y'all
one.
are opinionated today. The
Yeah.
Twitter stream is rocking. The YouTube stream is rocking. We got comments
Let's go.
coming in left and right. We're about to start this one hot and heavy.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
ready.
Mitch is
I'm
so
I'm
right.
pumped. I'm excited.
Mitch is 100% correct.
Well, Cleveland, yeah. Cleveland and Miami, yeah.
Miami. I'd do Cleveland
many-
and LA.
yeah, no.
I'd go Cleveland and LA. I wouldn't go Miami.
Okay.
What are we talking about?
Yeah. Okay, I'm walking, starting over by, I don't know if I call it Edward's old desk or do I call it Danny's desk.
Danny was here, maybe.
I think
Y'all
that's
gotta put up
Olivia's
a
old
mic
desk.
right
They
outside
still
of
call
Charles.
Raquel's desk, so.
Oh, yes. Well, nobody's really sat in it. I guess.
No, nobody has. Yeah, Olivia's old desk.
Hey, now that we're doing this new thing, I got to submit a request as the only person that's not in the little sports station
Yeah,
there.
what is it, Mojo?
I would like a life-size monitor of me right
Oh, I
next
know.
to Ed.
This is kind of small, you know what I mean?
It's too wide. It's not tall enough. It's,
Oh, yeah, we
it's
gotta
the
put the
wrong
body.
dimensions.
Here we go. Can you see this, Mojo? Well, it's his legs, though. But it's his legs, though. It's his body. But
Which one's more jacked, me or the?
I think you're kind of
Definitely the
skinny
real
here.
Mojo.
The real Mojo is bigger. Yeah, this
Got up
guy, they made
50
you a little
reps
too
at
lean.
225.
They got you looking like BTS
Yeah.
with that action.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. All right, let's talk about LeBron James.
Got to bring like a little hanger and dress the stand. Get him a jersey.
We've got all. We got a
I
lot
want
of
to make
fun.
a life-size cutout if we can't find a life-size screen.
We'll put we'll replace the face with an iPad of you, Mojo, and you'll just be live. Just face.
Mojo, we got these too. Remember these here? We got Harvey,
Oh,
in a
yeah.
Ric Flair outfit. You see, this actually
Babcock
is.
and I's figurines,
Yeah.
man. Check these out. These were cool.
These really are cool. It's like they actually like make the figurine based off your face. Here's Harvey, in a little Ric Flair outfit.
The only mistake they made is they didn't make your hair big enough,
yeah,
and I
it's a
was
little-
a little upset about that.
Yeah, that was my takeaway too. But
Here, let me make the face from the.
That looks like Mojo's face on Edward's body.
Yeah.
Dang, Ed's body. Ed, what are you weighing these days, buddy?
I went up to 187. I'm cut back down to 181. I'm trying to get lean again, dude.
Doing squats.
What's that 225 bench reps? What's your NFL combine?
I got up to, I was repping 145 on Monday, which is great for me. 180 pounds, 145. I was putting it up.
That's not only one plate on each side, but also
and then
five
two
on
fives.
each side.
Yeah.
So technically 2 plates
It's
on
technically
each
2
side.
plates, yeah. I'd love to see anybody in here do that. You know what I mean?
Or you could take off the 45 and just put a ton of 5s on each
That's
side.
true.
And
then
That's the way to do it. It looks like you got a lot.
A grip of tens. Yeah. It's 8
That's the way to do it.
10 5s on each side.
Yeah, no lit.
Yeah, by the way, we actually have a story
Never
that
gonna let it go.
is an NBA star who people getting on him, making fun of him.
He's putting up
for
he's
not
putting up
lifting a
numbers.
lot of
we
weight.
did have that.
Yeah, this is
I bench
perfect
more
day for
Jeremy
this.
Kane, I'll tell you that.
Anyone is right now.
I think Dwight Howard
Jeremy
was
Kane.
the
Let's see LeBron
strongest
James.
basketball player I ever saw.
Okay. What? All right, KJ.
Dwight.
Oh, hang on.
I think Dwight could move 315 on the bench for a few, I want to say. I don't remember how many.
Dwight Howard?
Not
I thought so.
Also, though, he weighs 315.
Yeah.
So,
His arms are so long, though. That's so much.
good point.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
So-
the real kicker right there.
Right.
That's why you see those stocky dudes able to squat like 900 pounds because they only have to go down
Right.
like
Sure.
Right. You got to move that weight so much, so far when you're 7 feet tall.
that dude's traveling a quarter mile.
Okay, so LeBron James.
Oh, baby Yoda behind you.
Lucas, do you want to toss to? Byron? Okay. Oh boy. I know. Now I feel ready to go. Now, you want to go, Sean? You come on.
Okay.
You want to go? I mean, you can stay too.
Huh?
You can stay too. Is that Odell Beckham?
Of course it is.
All right.
Don't do that.
He's obsessed with Odell Beckham. And win a damn thing with Odell Beckham. Welcome to TMZ Sports. Babcock here. Should LeBron James get a statue in Los Angeles? That's the question that I heard a lot of NBA fans debating. Of course, LeBron James, he might be the greatest basketball player of all time. He has won a championship in LA, a bubble year championship. So he's won a championship at Disney for the Lakers. And he, of course, has set one of the most prestigious NBA records, basketball records, period, in that LeBron is the NBA's all-time leading scorer, past the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar for that record. So he's accomplished big things here in Los Angeles, but he hasn't spent that much time here on the Lakers. He's been, obviously, with other organizations where he has won championships. So that's the question, Lucas, amongst the NBA fans.
Yes, and it's one of those debates that you can go either way on it, and a lot of people bring it back to
go
that
one way.
2020 NBA championship. LeBron says that was the hardest championship for me to win because of the conditions that we were in, but everyone,
Right. A lot of
everyone
people,
who's against it says that's a Mickey Mouse ring, and it
right.
doesn't
A lot
really
of people
count.
have crapped on that bubble championship and basically made it out to be a nonsense ring. It doesn't count.
Right. Well, just recently, Byron Scott was out at a celebrity golf tournament.
Right. Who's
and
won a million championships with the Lakers,
he
right?
has certainly won with Los Angeles alongside guys who are outside Crypto.com arena forever.
Right.
And
Right.
we had to
Magic.
ask, what do you think about this situation as someone who has played on iconic teams?
Right, and
in the
also
purple and
coached
gold?
too, right? Coached the Lakers, coached Kobe. So,
Yeah.
I mean, if anyone knows the Lakers, it's Byron Scott.
Absolutely. And his take is something that got a lot of reaction on social media. Let's just put it that way. Here's what he had to say.
Should LeBron get a statue outside of the arena? Is that time yet? After everything he's done, what do you think?
No.
Okay.
No statue. One championship in 6, 7 years. I don't know how many years he's been in LA right now, but I think if he gets another one, then he has a chance. But right now, if you look at the players that have statues in front of the Crypto.com, these are long lifers. They've been with the Lakers for almost their entire career, and they've had multiple championships. I think the only one that didn't is probably Jerry West. But other than that, Jerry West spent his entire career with the Los Angeles Lakers, and he's the logo for a reason. So right now at this particular point, and I'm a big LeBron James fan for what he's been able to do on and off the court, but a statue, no.
Mojo, we've got to stop doing this, retiring everybody's jersey number, the statues. Look, if you're at a place for 4 seasons or whatever it is, ultimately for LeBron James, you should not get I'm sorry, you should not get a statue outside of the arena. That's for Kobe, it's for Magic, it's for Kareem, it's for those guys. And it doesn't mean that LeBron's not great.
And apparently Oscar De La Hoya, because he won so many championships for the Lakers.
All right,
Crypto.com Arena.
That I don't get.
Crypto.com Arena is not just the Lakers' only venue. I think if you have one of the biggest faces in NBA history, in sports history, actually, who played for your team for a certain amount of time. I mean, 7 years is a long time, going on 8 now. He broke the all-time
It don't feel
scoring
like that
record.
long, honestly.
He won a legitimate championship for that team. I mean, you have to, at some point, I mean, we're approaching a decade here of LeBron playing in Los Angeles. What more does he need to do? And by the way,
win at least one more championship.
If you want, okay.
Yeah, win at least one more championship. Hey, does Tom Brady need a statue outside the Bucks because he went there and won one?
No.
He wasn't there that long.
Same thing.
New England, no Tampa Bay. Look, my opinion here is that this needs to be a non-issue. There's no statue for this man. He has been there a decent amount of time, but if you're talking about a guy that some argue is the greatest player of all time, you got to win more than one. That's enough shots at this thing to generate more than one win. You look at the other guys that are up there, they've been there. Byron has 3 himself. He doesn't have one. If you ask me, he's got more of a case than LeBron does. I mean, LeBron's bounced around to a few different places just because you did great things before you got there. Put that over at the NBA Hall of Fame. You don't put that outside the teams. Special exceptions, the only special exception I could think of to something like this would be someone like Pat Tillman, who did something unbelievable. You want to make a special exception there. That one makes a little bit more sense to me. But if you're talking about LeBron, I agree. You got to get at least one more to enter that conversation. And even then, it's not a shoo-in because this has to be a definitive thing. Like you said, Babcock, jersey numbers retiring, statues. These are no small things. These aren't participation trophies.
Right.
You got to earn that and leave no doubt.
Does he have a statue outside Cleveland?
Not yet.
That's obviously, that's not even debatable. There's no question. Of course. Cleveland. I would be much more down with there being a statue outside in Miami than, despite the fact that he ultimately ends up playing more for the Lakers, right? Wins more in Miami.
Just one more.
Yeah. Well, I just said win one more in LA, and then maybe we can talk.
Maybe we can talk.
Right.
That should be a sure thing if he wins one more in LA.
I don't know. I don't think so. It means nothing about LeBron as the player. He's better than everybody that's got a statue outside of crypto or Staples, however you want to call it. It's just I just don't think he deserves it. He is not one of those guys that you think of when you think of all-time great Lakers. It's just the reality of the situation. But I know there's a lot of people who thinks he deserves it. We'll see. They've got a good team this year. They have high hopes that they could contend for another championship. So season starts in just a matter of weeks. We'll see. I think you win one more. And
wild that we move the goalpost for LeBron so much. It's just the same thing with the argument about the bubble and that ring not counting and calling it Mickey Mouse ring. If it's any other player, we are not having this discussion.
If I told you your favorite team, right? Who's your favorite team? Knicks.
Yeah.
You had a guy that played 7 years on your team.
Yeah.
He made the All-Star game all 7 years. Mm-hmm. He averaged more than 24 points per game every single year.
Yeah.
He won an NBA championship for your team.
Yeah.
As the best player on the team.
Yeah.
He was going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And while on the team, he was so good that he had his own son play on the team.
Yeah.
You would say, no doubt, this guy belongs to the statue. There's just so much bias and hate
but you
towards
gotta
LeBron.
understand, with a championship with the Knicks in New York means infinitely more than the Lakers, who have won, what,
But that,
19
that
of them?
to me also describes why he should be out there as well, because as Lucas briefly mentioned, you have Oscar De La Hoya, and let me go through some of these names.
I don't know why. I like Oscar
Like,
De La Hoya. I don't know why Oscar De La
Lou
Hoya is.
Robitaille, Bob Miller, Dustin Brown, like
Look, and the thing,
All right, give
like,
the guy a
Chick
damn
Hearn.
statue.
Like, I mean,
everyone
there
else
are
has one.
13 statues. It's, again,
Yeah.
I would appreciate your argument a little bit more if it was like, I don't like. The Patriots only have one statue. It's Tom Brady. So if you don't
That's
do
how it
anything,
should be, by the way.
I agree. But now that we've blown past that and we have
Yeah.
Chick Hearn out there,
Right.
like how do you like? And he's still
Where
not
does the
done
number
yet.
stop then? What, you're going to have
Chick
2
Hearn.
dozen statues out there in the next 6
If a
months?
guy wins
What
the
is it?
championship for your team and is a long-time MVP caliber player and makes All-Star
Yeah.
games year after year after year and is still going, by the way, he still has another year or two left. I just don't. I think there's so much bias against LeBron that everybody hates him. That he's not Jordan. He's not
So if
Jordan.
Luka comes in and wins the title in the next couple years, he gets a statue
Absolutely,
right away?
I truly mean that.
he has to
Could be
win two.
crowded
Yeah,
out.
if he wins a an NBA championship, and he proceeds to play 6, 7, 8 years at an all-star level, that's the precedent they've set in LA. It's not New England where
crowded
you
out
need
there.
7 Super Bowls to be out front of it. Like
Why
I'm
not? They're the
appalled that
freaking
people
Lakers.
think-
Again, other teams that make sense, but not the Lakers.
If his name was Steve James, you guys would be like, throw 3 statues of him out there. But the fact that he's LeBron, everybody's like, well, he has to win 97 titles. It's crazy. I can't believe it, especially at that stadium where there's millions of statues. That's my.
There we go. Do we have
you get a statue and you get
Yeah.
a statue.
That's what they do already. Every announcer that's ever lived has
All
a
right.
statue out there.
We've got. So Luka put up a poll.
What do you got? We put up a poll saying, does LeBron deserve a statue outside of crypto?
Yep.
What do you think the voting stood at after?
I would bet 50-50. There's a lot of LeBron lovers and
50-50?
LeBron haters. Yeah,
Okay.
somewhere in that area. 55-45. whatever.
Lucas, do you have a guess?
I'm sorry, say that again. I was
Poll.
reading your
There's a
comments.
poll.
Yes. Right.
Poll. Yes
I knew
or
that.
no? Deserve statue.
They're going to say no.
I'm gonna
do you think, Wendell?
probably
It's like
guess
70-30,
that maybe like 69% or so says
You're
no.
close. You're close.
What is it?
72% say no.
See?
Oh God.
See, I told you.
Grow up.
Smart people out there.
Grow up, Scream.
Yeah.
Grow up.
See?
Smart people.
Yeah, over
got
over
closest, by
1,000
the way.
voters and
Unbelievable.
72%.
Grow up.
He absolutely will have one in Cleveland. It's just a matter of
Oh,
time. I
that's
think they're
not
going to line
even
up
But if
for
you look
Yeah,
at
that's
Cleveland,
not even worth
his
debating,
Cleveland
right?
numbers, he
Yeah, he
11
should
years
have
in
one.
Cleveland.
I was just responding to 2 words, suck it.
Welcome back to Word Suck It.
It doesn't
He
matter.
absolutely does.
And Keith is an LA guy
It
and a
doesn't matter.
diehard Lakers
Dustin
fan.
Brown. If Dustin Brown walked in here, we'd be like, "Who are you?" Like, he is a statue. Kobe has 2.
When you think of Magic, LA.
Yeah.
Don't think of LeBron as LA.
Okay.
True.
Okay.
Why
so
not?
we'll do
Because
Livy.
people are haters.
Dunn.
Everybody hates him. He's not Michael Jordan. Everybody
Grasping
hates him.
onto history. That's what it
I think
is.
there's just been too many.
LeBron is Cleveland. He reps Cleveland.
So what do you think about with Shaq? What do you think about with Shaq? Because he played here for what, 6 seasons, and he won 3 rings because of Kobe. Did he deserve a
Fair
ring?
point.
Yeah, he deserves a ring. Shaquille
I mean, does he
O'Neal
deserve a
represents-
statue?
He's one of the most dominant centers in LA.
And LeBron's the greatest player
LeBron
ever.
is not the great. He's not one of the most dominant players
He set
right
the
now.
all-time scoring record in a Lakers jersey. It's appalling that you guys are.
LeBron should have never gone to the
Shaq is more
Lakers. That's what
dominant.
I'm saying.
I
LeBron
also
should have
agree.
never gone to the Lakers because they don't appreciate
They
it.
don't appreciate him. 7-time All-Star, and they're like,
He needed an all-star to win the championship.
he averaged 24
right.
or more points per game for 7 years.
He needed an all-star.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. They've
And his
got.
kids on the team.
That's
the argument.
actually working maybe as a negative, man. I don't know why
That's
you
what
keep
Lucas
forcing
said.
that one in
I'm
here.
just saying, it's, everything he's done
losing
is
equity
so
for that one.
unprecedented. And you guys like, nah, he's not Jordan.
He needed all-stars to win the championship.
Who didn't?
Kobe didn't do that.
Who, Kobe didn't. He had Shaq for 3 years and Pau Gasol for the other 3. They're 2 Hall of Famers.
He had
Goodness. Ed is fired up.
I just, the LeBron hate is crazy.
Chris Bosh.
It's just crazy. Like I said, if he was Steve James, we wouldn't be talking about this right now.
Ed, how many LeBron jerseys do you own?
Here's the thing. Ed's not even a basketball fan. That's
Yeah.
the funny part. All right. Now we'll talk about something that he actually really loves: baseball.
I still love him. He abandoned Cleveland.
That's true.
Okay.
That's-
You'll,
That'll never make sense to me.
Ed, you want to? You'll.
we're
We'll
talking
do
about
we'll do,
Livy?
yeah, we'll do Livy and
Okay.
and Skeens.
You gonna do the walk, right?
No, I'm just going to stay right here. So I'll just say, moving on to to Paul Skeens and his girlfriend, Livy Dunn. Yeah. 6 innings, no runs.
4 hits. No statue.
So was his? Yeah, no, I mean, he may have one day.
He might.
Yeah. And there might not be a better start to a pitcher's career that I can think of. So no runs. So was her concern that was she aware of his ERA? Was that
That was my only take on it,
why
or
was
maybe
she,
that's
what
just
was
how
she,
she is.
What did she care?
We've
why
never really
why
seen her.
sweating? Right, why was she so nervous?
When I was watching the MLB Network broadcast last night, they kept talking about they should pull him, because if he
Okay.
gave up 1 earned,
Then
during
that would have
he
pushed his
goes
ERA
over 2.
over.
And
Okay.
I remember, so that he pitched 3 innings. They were like, get him out.
Right.
And he
That's
stayed
what I was
in.
wondering if it was that.
And I
because,
get the vibe that she knew that.
Yeah.
Because we've seen her out at Paul Skeens games before.
Yeah,
and she's
never
not
seen her
that.
like that. I
Yeah.
mean, she was
Yeah.
she was living and dying with each pitch.
I don't know how hot it was out there.
Yeah. You know,
Maybe it was warm.
I know. Okay, yeah, I'm good, guys. Moving on to, I mean, they're the hottest couple in all of baseball, hands down, no debate there. Paul Skeens and Livy Dunn. Last night, Wednesday night, Paul Skeens on the mound with his girlfriend, Livy Dunn, watching him, Edward, and she was sweating this thing pitch by pitch.
That's right. Paul Skeens was taking on the Reds at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. And for those who don't know, this was his last start of the year, so he had an opportunity to lock his ERA under 2.
Right.
And so that's obviously a huge deal if you know baseball. There's been very, very few pitchers.
Right. You have a 3
starting
ERA,
pitchers.
and you know everyone would sign up for that, let alone under 2. It's incredible.
So Livy has a box seat to this event.
Okay.
And after kind of every inning, Livy keeps getting more and more nervous. Now, we don't know exactly why, but we have to assume it's because she knows that if he gives up an earned run, his ERA goes up over 2, and perhaps his NL Cy Young award is in a bit of jeopardy.
Right.
So,
He's in a tight battle.
So Paul is dealing. He's shoving. He ultimately ends the game with 6 innings, no runs, 4 hits, strikes out 7. Walks none.
Yeah.
But during the outing, Livy is sweating profusely.
Literally.
You can tell that when she lifts up her armpits, you can see that she is a nervous wreck. And honestly, who wouldn't be?
I would be too. The only thing, like you, Ed, I was trying to figure out as we were looking at these pictures this morning why she was so nervous. And it's got to be that she knew about the ERA because we've seen her at how many games of his before?
Yes.
They've been dating. It's no secret to anybody. And I've never seen her like that at all. She sits there, she watches the game.
She had to know that the ERA and possibly the Cy Young were on the line because you could tell after the game, they end up winning 4-3. Paul didn't get the win, as he does every time he starts. He's got a record
He's 10-10.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a whip under, so he gives up less than a walk and a hit an inning. I mean, just absolutely incredible. Dominant, especially for a starting pitcher. I mean, it's as good a way for Paul Skeens as a pitcher could ever start.
But after
the
the game, she said, "Can't blame a gal for being nervous," and then she said, "Best season I did ever see." So I think we think she knows that was on the line, and once she got it out of the way, Paul's season is over. Probably Cy Young gonna be.
And he's not. because it's National League. The AL Cy Young is
crochet and scoop.
Right. That is very close if you look at betting odds. Skeens is going to win the
Seems
right.
like,
There's
especially
nobody
after last night,
right.
yes.
Absolutely. So there you go. Congrats. Yeah, that had to be that.
Because you're right. We've seen her, and she had a deer too. She had a big Modelo.
Yeah.
What was it? Miller Lite.
Miller Lite. Yeah. Yep. Dodgers are.
Doyers.
Yeah. There's a couple races that are still. Or a couple teams rather that are still fighting for a spot.
It's pretty tight.
It is. Yeah. It's been a fun end to the season. I think they would be a 3 seed right now. The Dodgers. I want to say.
Yeah, the Dodgers locked up the 1.
Yep.
Yeah. Maybe Mets. Dodgers Mets if the season ended right now.
Oh boy, I don't know.
Or Dodgers Reds if it ended right now. Who the Mets?
Are the Mets in?
Who's it? They are right now.
The Mets.
Padres.
Are,
yeah.
They won't have a chance this year.
Dodgers?
I would never say the Dodgers don't. They didn't have a great season, but
it's so horrific. Every time Tanner Scott gets on the mound, it's just a gas can and lights it on fire. Like
Yeah,
I don't know why. They're all talented pitchers, Vesia and Trenton. And
would you be if in 2 months from right now, would you be shocked if the Dodgers won the World Series?
I think at this point, yeah.
You would be? Yeah.
Every time Shohei goes out there, throws a no-hitter through 6, and then they lose. Like it's Yamamoto, same deal.
Especially
like,
in the playoffs too. I mean, if you don't,
I don't know why.
If your pen is not reliable, I mean,
they've got names too. It's not they're not bums.
Yeah. The Yankees probably end up playing the Red Sox. But the Yankees could still win the AL East, and that would change things for them. But the Blue Jays have a tiebreaker against the Yankees, so it's probably a bit of a long shot. But yeah, they could win the division. AL, what do you think about? Didn't we ask AL MVP? We asked.
Are we doing that after Cal?
Yeah.
Though?
Oh, are we?
We're doing Cal.
Oh yeah, we're doing Cal. Okay, yeah, let's save that then, Luca. Yeah.
Yep. But if anybody watching wants to go vote on our poll at TMZ Sports on Instagram and TMZ_sports on TikTok, you can go vote on who you think should win the AL MVP, Aaron Judge or Cal Riley, the big dumper.
Yeah,
so go vote and let us know, and we'll talk about that in the next break.
The big dumper.
Big dumper.
That's the best name.
Oh, it's so
Great
good.
nickname. Okay. So Cal. Steve, did you see I talked to David Kohler too about the value of this baseball?
Oh, cool. You can bring that up here.
Yeah. Way more than I think you would want to give away.
So here, guys, we'll come in with the shot call of the 60th home run, and then Babcock, you'll toss to what happened with the ball, because it very kind of surprising.
Okay, I just wanted to read what David said one more time. He said it actually, the value of the ball is also dependent on whether or not he hits any more home runs. Right. 60 is still a big deal regardless, but.
Remember that was the same thing last year with Ohtani.
Yeah.
He kept hitting them, and then the 50-50 was special.
Right, I do remember that. Okay, Steve, so you say we are coming in with the 60th, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we'll come in with the home run of the
Okay.
60th. Yep.
And then we're tossing to the fan, the
fan
adult,
who got
the man
what
giving
he
it
did
to the
with
kid.
it. Exactly.
Okay.
All right, so this is you, Edward, and Mojo.
Yeah. Do you want me to toss to the? So we're coming in with the actual home run, and then we'll toss to the guy giving the home run ball to the kid,
and then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, and then we'll just talk about it.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I can toss to the kid, or you can toss to the kid, whatever you want to do.
How do you want to do it?
Well, it doesn't matter either way.
Yeah, I just talk, and then you go to Mojo after. Yeah. So
we go to Mojo after.
I'll do the what happened to the ball, and then here's what happened.
You want to go to it and then show it?
Sure.
Okay.
And then you can go to Mojo. For
so Steve, Ed will tease to the guy giving the ball to the kid, and I will. I'll welcome us back. I'm good when you guys are. Yeah.
So 2 away, and here comes Cal Raleigh. And everybody rising to their feet all at one time. They're looking for even more history. Swinging a drive, deep to right field. There it is, number 60, the modern-day Bambino. A catcher has hit 60 home runs. Your MVP moment, Cal Raleigh.
City, I love my parents. Thank you for being here. And I'm so happy for our guys. We're gonna celebrate tonight, and like I said, we're not done yet. Most people heard what I said last night. Might as well win the whole thing.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. It was a heck of a night for Cal Raleigh, the Mariners catcher who smashed his 59th and 60th home run, the most home runs ever by a catcher, Ed, and they said that's your MVP moment. A lot of people believe, and if you look at the odds right now, he is the odds-on favorite to win the MVP award. He's had an amazing season, and this was a massive home run that might have just stamped that case for him.
Yeah, and I feel like 60 kind of gets lost a little bit because if you grew up in the 90s like we did,
Right.
you had Mark McGwire and Sammy Sosa and Barry Bonds seemingly doing it all the time.
Barry
But the
Bonds had
list of
73 home
people
runs.
that have hit 60 is so small. Ruth, Maris, McGwire, Sosa, Bonds, and Judge.
How about being in that group?
What he did last night, again, you kind of just you blink and it doesn't. But if you really reflect on it, it's so historic. And that being said, what happened to the ball? I think is important to note as well, because we know that all these, Shohei Ohtani's 50-50 ball, Aaron Judge's 60-second home run ball, like there's been some big wars over these. So what happened to it? Well, we have some video of who caught it and what happened, and I think you'll find it interesting.
Oh my God, they gave it away to this kid. Oh my God, congrats, kid. Woo! You're a man. You're a
Okay, we've seen adults before give away baseballs, home runs, balls, foul ball, whatever. They've given them to kids. Awesome gesture. That's a historic ball, Ed.
One of the greatest artifacts in baseball history. Like I said, listen to these names: Ruth, Maris, McGwire, Sosa, Bonds, Judge. I mean, we're not talking bums here.
No, you're talking about the greatest power hitters of all time. Mojo, so I asked, we've got a guy that we work with a lot. His name is David Kohler, SCP Auctions. He sells some of the most valuable sports memorabilia ever, Mojo. And he says he believes that ball, if it were to go up on auction, would be worth $100,000 to $200,000. That adult handed that ball over to that kid. $200,000 bucks, Mojo.
I'm not going to talk about how important that ball is. I think Ed's already hit on that point quite well. This is wild. That man just handed that child an entire college education right there. That's what he just handed him. Well, I don't know. Maybe these days that's like a year or two, or books for like a semester or something like that. But either way, that is a lot of money. And as far as I'm concerned, that's not even his kid. He just gave it to a kid near him. So I'm not even going to talk about the kid and what that ball means. He's got the ball now. That kid's good. Let's talk about this massively amazing Samaritan that just gave away money like that to what I'm assuming is a stranger. I mean, we've seen straight up brawls in the stands over these balls. We just talked about it recently, that really nasty woman that came up and harassed that man.
And Mojo, that was a meaningless baseball, by the way. That was just some ordinary old home run that nobody gives a crap about. This thing worth $200,000 bucks.
Yeah, man, that's amazing. I mean, hopefully the team, the players, the player himself, Raleigh, they all go up to this guy and really make it worth his time. I mean, this dude deserves all of his flowers. I mean, that could have been life-changing money for this guy, too. I don't know what that guy's financial circumstances are. I mean, he could be in a tough way himself, but he saw this kid sitting there and gave this kid, a future, potentially. We don't know the kid's story either. He could come from a struggling family as well. When you have a ball like that, that is life-changing money. So, I mean, this is just such a cool thing. I'm glad he got his moment in the stadium, but I'm sincerely hoping it doesn't end there.
Yeah, I have a theory that this guy didn't realize in the moment it was the 60th home run ball, because unless this guy's like, Mother Teresa, I just don't know that anyone's giving away a six-figure potential check.
Yeah, he's like a casual fan. He knows nothing about
he had no idea.
baseball.
And now when he hears that it's worth potentially $200,000 bucks, he's going to be kicking himself. Or he's the best guy ever. One of those two.
Let's hope for the latter.
Yeah. That's a lot of. So the Kohler said, the SCP Auctions guy said that how did he put it? He said it matters too if he hits any more home runs. It could be worth less. It could lessen the value if he were to hit 61, 62, etc. If he doesn't hit any more, then maybe $200,000 bucks. It's a lot of money.
That kid's gonna show up and cut block his leg or something before
they should. If they do ultimately sell it, I hope they give that guy something. I really do. I think he deserves something. I think also the team, and we really haven't heard this yet, I think Cal Raleigh's going to want that ball. So we'll see if they're able to make a deal. I don't think he's paying $200,000 for it, but they may be able to make a trade.
they can get creative. It's a big organization and very rich parties involved.
Yeah.
So
they
can figure it out.
They'll figure something out.
It does suck though, as a player though, that you have to go through all those hurdles like that to get back your history. I mean, you're the one that did that work and trained for so long, and it's your dream. That's tough about baseball, man.
Yep.
I'm curious about that, Mojo. I've wondered why these guys want these balls so much. I always get like the first hit, first home run, but I've never been a pro athlete like that. Like it's cool.
It's hard to believe.
But why would you want the six? I don't know. You know, like you're a pro. You know,
I think
I'm asking
some guys care. Do you keep a lot of stuff, Mojo?
Yeah. Do you keep? Would you?
I didn't keep as much as I wanted. Truthfully, I would have liked to have kept a little bit more from my football career. I mean, I got my helmet, I got tons of jerseys. After a while, it's like, all right, I got enough jerseys.
Like, you know how many home runs Cal Raleigh's hit and like in his career?
Well, that's a big one, though. I mean, when you enter that company, that 60th might end up being his most important item until maybe he does something better. And then the 60th ball, you give it to your mom or your kid or something like that, and it doesn't matter as much. But still, that's your moment. If you don't want it, your family members absolutely will. Maybe you give it back to your high school or something like that. Like, there's a lot of good that can. Either way, it should be your decision, ideally.
Yep. It's interesting, and I mentioned it when we were doing the segment there, that the announcer said that here's your MVP moment. I think the takeaway there was that, okay, hey, you just won Cal Raleigh the MVP, the MVP award. He's a slight favorite. Raleigh is not Aaron Judge. Raleigh is a slight favorite. So Aaron Judge has a significantly better batting average, but nobody cares about batting average anymore. Aaron Judge got 51 home runs, 109 ribbies, and a 1.136 OPS. Raleigh hitting only 248. He has 60 home runs, 125 RBIs. So he's got 9 more RBIs than 9 more home runs than Judge, 16 more RBIs, and he's got a 959 OPS. So his OPS significantly worse. I think you've also got to point out that Aaron Judge missed some time with an injury. So to me, you can give the MVP to Aaron Judge every year. Yeah. So I understand if they want to give it to Raleigh because it's a historic season by a catcher. We did a poll on this too, Luca. What are the people thinking on the MVP race?
So I mean, I agree with what the people are saying.
Okay.
From a few thousand voters, Aaron Judge, 61% of people thought
61. Okay.
that he should win the MVP, and I agree. Because, in my opinion, it's the most valuable player, not the most valuable hitter.
Yep.
And all the advanced hitting stats, everything I know people don't care about and stuff, but if you're the voters, I think it does matter that he is playing at a significant, like a more well-rounded baseball. He also just hit 50 home runs. He's, like you said, you could give it to him every year, and I completely understand that.
I think that might actually end up hurting him because.
But I don't think that should hurt a player.
No, I don't think so either. And look, these things matter. I mean, Aaron Judge is an all-time great baseball player, right? So he's going to be, 10 years, 15 years down the road when Aaron's done, you're going to talk about, hey, where does this guy fall, in the whole realm of baseball and history? And, if you have 3 MVPs or 2 or 4, I mean, it matters. I will say this, and I know for a catcher, too, incredibly impressive. He does DH a fair amount, too, so he's not always catching. Used to be back in the day, when you got a guy like Johnny Bench or somebody, like you're either catching or that's it, or you're sitting and resting. So didn't have the opportunity to sit on the bench and bat 5 times a game. So a little bit different. Not to shade him at all. Incredible season. So we'll see what happens. And
I mean, I think it's just like everybody can kind of like come together and say that this is an awesome MVP race. Yep. It's nice that somebody isn't just running away with it,
Yeah, I agree. It makes it fun to watch, and I agree. Both guys are deserving, so I don't think you could go wrong either way. Okay, cool. So we are going to move on to Logan Paul and Nina Agdal.
Yeah, for time's sake here, Michael, I'm just going to come in with the sound with Logan, and then you and Lucas can react. Let's try to keep this short so we can have some fun with Jared McCain later on.
You took my heart. Okay. All right, Lucas.
Yeah.
Lucas Widman, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, KJ, you're gonna go that way. Okay, got it. Okay. When do they get married? You'll go there. Okay. Into August. Okay. They needed a bigger place. Okay, and they're married in 2025, and they sold the other house. Okay. Okay. Got it.
This is crazy. I'm having a really hard time processing this.
I think that's completely understandable.
Really?
Yeah.
Just never had a house this nice in my life. People said I grew up with a silver spoon. They said all my opportunities were handed to me, but that's not the truth. I worked really hard to make this happen, and make this life for myself and my family.
Please do my old apartment now, 'cause I just bought me a house. Headed to the top of the
Oh my God.
See me in the Yeti 'cause the window's so tinted.
Dude, congrats. This is epic. Thank you.
Bro, look at you made it, bro. Congrats.
Thanks, bro.
Welcome back to TMZ Sports. There he is, Logan Paul, and Nina Agdal, his wife, just bought a $32.5 million home in Puerto Rico. They had sold their other place, Lucas, a couple of weeks ago, and we thought that they were leaving Puerto Rico. Jake and Logan had both spent time there. We thought they were leaving. He just got married, and you say, okay, moving back to the States. Nope, just upgrade him.
Absolutely not. Upgraded in a huge way. I mean, this place is beautiful. It's got a huge pool. Of course, you're going to need that.
Pool,
You're going to need tennis
you would love
court,
that.
theater, elevator, all the bells and whistles.
Yeah.
I mean, it takes me back to those days in 2015 when I first moved out here, going to his apartment at 1600 Vine and thinking that was a really nice place.
Yeah.
And then now you're looking at this now. But I mean, he goes and he talks about, how he was, he's worked so hard for this, but it's only going to make him work harder. I mean, as someone who witnessed how hard he works, there's no off switch on this guy, and the sky's the limit. I mean, we think this is big right now. Let's check back in 5 years and see what other big place he
Right.
gets.
If anybody knows their history, to look where they started, and YouTube, or Vine even, right? Not YouTube.
It was Vine at the time.
Right. To start with Vine, and now to own a company in Prime that's worth, billions of dollars, and this guy worth hundreds of millions of dollars at the very least, and to see the home, and they've got the baby and the WWE superstar and all that he's doing. They are both, Logan Paul and Jake Paul, they are on top of the world right now, and it's pretty good to be them right now. Yeah, we thought they were leaving.
Upstate New York.
We blamed Nina on the TMZ on TV show. We said he loves Puerto Rico, and you're making him leave. No, turns out they were just getting a better place. So the other place they sold was $14 million, and now they've got this. And if we just showed the one structure there, but if you look at an aerial view, there's like a bunch of different properties at the place, and it's awesome looking. And that pool is huge.
Yeah. I remember it was my senior year of college, so Logan was a freshman.
Right.
I interviewed him about just like, oh, you're famous on Vine and stuff, and he's like, dude, like, this is just the beginning.
Wow.
He kind of initiated the whole brand deal situation to where like, oh, like if you give me this T-shirt, like I'll wear it in a Vine.
Yeah.
Like he was already thinking like 3 steps ahead, and then he just takes that into like the next thing, and then that gets bigger, and then the next thing, and all of a sudden he has his own companies. And
yeah, I don't understand why they're really polarizing, and I think you either love them or hate them. I'm surprised that they've got so many people that don't like them. Because it's yeah.
I understood at the time that content was.
Oh yeah, back then I get it, but now it's like to do this all by yourself. Like he's a self-made man. Like you said, you know where he came from, and I think it's pretty cool what they've built.
Yeah.
And Mojo, you're impressed, and I think your friends impressed with his ability in the wrestling ring.
Yeah, man. I mean, I know he's certainly athletic. You look at what he does.
Yeah.
I think he's pretty much figured out the formula. I don't think he's one of those guys that can probably go out there and just call matches on the fly. I mean, I don't know that for a fact. I'm not there every day. I've never been in the ring with him.
Right.
But, it is also a different era in the WWE. When I was there, people didn't have a week, a month, multiple months to put together their matches move for move. we would show up and sometimes, our stuff would change 5 minutes before we went out there, or as we were out there, and the whole match is upside down, and you got to literally just figure it out on the fly. And that is probably the most difficult component of the in-ring element, if you're asking me.
You know what, Joe? I had no idea that was a thing, and then I watched that. I wish I could think of the name of it on Netflix.
I
forget. What is it? Do you remember?
I said Squid Game.
No, not Squid Game. It's like a behind the scenes in WWE, and I was fascinated by all that, Mojo, and just how much I did not appreciate how much went into or goes into a match, and even as you guys are out there literally wrestling, and you've got to get the timing right, and I was shocked at how much interaction there is with the guys in the back and all of that. It's so complicated. I had no idea, Mojo.
WWE Unreal.
Yeah, what's it called,
Football,
Steve?
wrestling. I mean, those TV days in WWE were the most chaotic days like I've ever seen. It was just nuts. You're being pulled apart by a dozen different parties. You got to go film this and promote that, and then you got this match, and then it'll change 500 times that day. Your match is 30 seconds, and then it's 12 minutes, and then it's 4 minutes, and your opponent's changed a dozen times. We've had somebody that literally they told him he was off, and he went to the airport, and he was literally sitting in his seat, and they're like, never mind, come back, you're wrestling. So he had to go back and wrestle that night on television, but his bags were already checked in, so his bags went home. Oh, no. That stuff like that happens fairly frequently. It's crazy.
That
I'll have to give that a watch.
crazy.
I've not heard of that.
And in real time on one take with all those fans in the stands, and But yeah, for a guy like Logan Paul, you walk in. I mean, he had it figured out. You hit the big athletic moves. Everyone's going to talk about how great you are, how athletic you are. I mean, he had the heel thing down from the second he walked in. Those wrestling fans, boo the hell out of him. He leans into it big time. They've also put him in the ring with the best names in the business. He's out there with Seth and Roman.
That make it easier when you're working with people like that, guys at the top of the sport?
Unbelievably easier.
Yeah, I would think so.
When I started, we had a coach named Norman Smiley.
Yeah.
And he was a longtime wrestler. He could put on a whole match with any one of you who have never done any training whatsoever, because he literally pushes you where you need to be and manipulates you. And he knows, yes, you're not like cranking an arm bar for real, but every bit of it, you're putting it on for real. And with that, you can manipulate the other person to go where you need them to be, communicate while out there. You put him in the ring with the right person, especially if he has a month to memorize the moves of the spots, bro. Anybody could go out there and be a hero away. It's crazy.
All right, I still got hope.
Dude, you're in there, pal.
I've got the look. I mean,
when I come back, you're my tag partner.
The first bout going on right here in the octagon.
Right here.
I thought it was going to be Mo Jed.
Okay, so we're going to do Jared McCain, right?
Jared McCain of the 76ers.
Okay, who just got hurt today.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
UCL tear his thumb, right?
Yeah.
He took my arm.
And the shooting hand.
Is that what it was?
I believe so.
I don't know how it...
They say how long he's out for?
No.
I didn't see that
I
yet.
like I don't remember how long that. I didn't see that. I didn't see that part.
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
But
Will usually heal within 4 weeks?
4 weeks? Okay.
Oh.
All right. So he's got.
Okay.
Yeah, he should be good for the season then, or maybe just after. Steve, we're not. I know you said there's some natural sound on the video of him with the weights behind. We're not going to toss that though, right?
You could if you want, but yeah, it's the initial photo that the 76ers posted, and then all the reaction from that, and then he posted the video after, so you could toss it if you want.
Okay. Lucas or Ed, when are you able to describe this thing?
Yeah, Ed can.
Lucas?
What? Yeah. Of course.
Yeah?
Yeah. The whole photo shoot situation and all that. Yeah.
Yeah. Explain all that, and then if we have time and if we want to, we can play our favorite video.
My dad is a huge 76ers guy, big Philly guy, and that photo came out, and he sent it to me, and he was like, "What is going on here?" Like this, who is this intimidating?
I don't know. Everyone's calling him the AI era. I think more Eric Snow.
Eric Snow?
Derek Coleman.
Eric Snow. I haven't thought of that name in forever.
Cavaliers legend. Like Mo Williams. Cavaliers legend. Ira Newell.
All right, so we'll say, so welcome back. So can I say Jared McCain's having a bad day today? Not only did he injure his thumb, but he's getting relentlessly trolled online.
Mojo.
Anyway.
Showing off for the camera.
What are you talking about?
I don't know how this injury happened. Did you hear that? Weird.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, it doesn't. I think he was working out, but.
He was.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my
All
God.
right.
Tough crowd.
Okay, so 4 minutes with a goodbye. Got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll go to. We'll go to Lucas first. Just keep. Welcome back to TMZ Sports. 76ers star Jared McCain having a tough day today. Not only did he injure himself during a workout earlier today, but he has been getting relentlessly trolled by fans online who are basically calling him weak, Lucas.
Yes. So big reveal from the Sixers on Wednesday. Everyone loves these AI Allen Iverson era uniforms, and they decided they're going to bring them back. And they did a photo shoot for that, and they had several players, rocking the new threads and all that. But some fans pointed out how Jared McCain was sitting on a bench, and the bar had 2.5-pound plates on them. They're like, wait, hold on. Why are they doing him like this? And, Jared actually got in on the fun. He said, I'm working on it. And then he posted a video of him lifting at like 8-pound dumbbells, doing some curls. So he was really having a fun time with it and getting a laugh out of it.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone actually thought that
If
was his workout regimen.
Come on, guys. And we've seen basketball players go back to Kevin Durant during the NBA Combine, and he couldn't put up, I think it was like 185 pounds. He couldn't lift it. I think that Jared McCain is strong enough to lift a little bit more weight than that, Mojo. But he's also a basketball player. He's not a left tackle here. So, who cares how much he can lift? He's a good player. He can score the basketball. I know that much. All right, what are you thinking here, Mojo, as our resident strong guy?
Yeah, I'll take that. Basketball players surprisingly lift so little weight.
Yes.
Like it's unbelievable. I don't know, man. Maybe because I played football and then I did pro wrestling, and there's a lot of meatheads there and just people throwing around insane amounts of weight that you forget what is normal.
Yeah.
But then I've seen some of these basketball guys in the gym, and I'm like, you can't be serious right now. I do get it to a point. You can't lift too heavy upper body. The more lifting you do, the more it limits your shoulder mobility, which I know about more than most. So shooting a basketball goes out of the question. It's kind of similar to why, quarterbacks in the NFL don't do a ton of upper body. You don't see those guys throwing a ton of weight. I'm sure Tom Brady's bench was never good at any stage in his career, right? And that's for a very specific reason. But I don't know, the 2.5s, I'm buying it.
Unfortunately, the joke is backfiring on him now, though, because he goes and says, I'm working on it, and then fast forward to just minutes ago, he tears the UCL.
Right, the trolling came before the injury.
Yeah.
Now he's not going to be able to lift. What he can do, though, is sing, and that's really all we care about, because... And I think a lot of fans didn't like Jared McCain because you looked at the TikTok stuff. You're like, just play basketball. This guy has become a fan favorite. This video is the TMZ Sports Hall of Fame video. We love this thing. We play this thing. Lucas and Edward play this all the time. I don't. They do. Watch this.
Bound to get together, bound to get together. She took my arm, I don't know how it happened. She took the floor and she said,
See, we're too broke to afford the
Stick
actual.
your eyes on me. I said, you're holding back. She said, shut up.
He's got a really good voice. I don't care what anybody says. And I think the videos have made him one of the most popular players in the entire league. Like, period, no?
I love it. I can't get enough of that video. Every time Babcock plays it, which is 10 times a day, it makes me laugh.
The NBA needed a Troy Bolton, and finally we have him. So let's hope he has a good comeback year.
Right. If he can't play for a little bit, then at least, again, we've got Jared singing. So most importantly, more than scoring points. So we'll see what happens. We wish him the best. Hopefully he's back. Like Lucas said, I think it's a month injury. He should be back near the start of the NBA season. We will be back tomorrow. Have a good night. Until then, bye.
Why did they set up that?
I have no idea.
There is no reason there should be a bench press with 2.5 pounds.
That's crazy.
In no world.
They probably
That's
had
like
some poor
little
assistant or
children
somebody.
can do 65 pounds. Or it'd be
He was
50
probably
pounds.
curling or
50
doing
pounds.
upright rows.
Even
Right, something like that,
curls,
right?
You curl
Right,
50.
something.
Yeah.
People curl more than 50. Like,
But it is also
if
the
it's a
picture. Somebody set that
45-pound
up.
bar,
You
you
know?
and
got
2.5,
2.5
it's
on
50 pounds. There's
Yeah.
no way
I think
that a
somebody set
grown
him
man
up.
should be doing 50 with a barbell.
But it doesn't look like
somebody
that
set him up.
was anywhere that he would actually work out. So they just they don't want to
So
carry
why,
a whole bunch of
why
weight
would you
just for one
just leave
picture.
him off then?
Yeah, I'd honestly.
Just put an empty barbell.
You're thinking way
I
too
think the
deep into it.
2.5 is worse than.
There's no, so literally, there's like curling, bench press, squat, deadlift. There's no way.
He looks so serious.
Military press, there's nothing that he could be doing with 50 pounds on a barbell that makes any sense.
We should go recreate that picture in the gym.
They have
Oh,
him
yeah,
looking
no,
like
we're
he's-
going to the gym because we got to do
the
I'll send you a
combine.
list of workouts that'd be really difficult.
With the
that.
barbell though, like what would you do with 50 pounds on a barbell and then rack it on a bench too?
Besides curls, I mean, you go to the
Curls,
gym
maybe,
and they
yeah.
have those like pre-made
Yeah.
Right, the
curl
preacher
bars,
curls, but
you
that's
know,
a preacher
with
curl. You wouldn't load up 2.5, steal it off the bench press, and just sit there and curl like.
Mojo, I think you need to go recreate that photo.
Yeah.
I don't know. They really set him up there. That was, and you know what tells me even more about Jared? That he probably doesn't. He probably doesn't get in the weight room. Is that he didn't notice why are there 2.5s on this?
Right.
But he's huge. I mean, you look at that picture. He's yoked.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's really not. He's not a small
The
guy
whole
at all.
Maybe it was like
Dude.
a deliberate troll. Like, let's
Yeah.
get him to
How
talk
much
about
caffeine did y'all give Ed before this show today? Because
Ed's
he's coming
fired
in
up
hot.
today.
I mean,
LeBron,
I got some
this.
takes, man.
Like he's fired up.
I got
today.
takes, Mojo.
He's ready to go.
If you sat here all day, you would know,
I-
man. I'm coming fire.
Every day I see Ed walking back from the gym. I mean, he's there, Mojo, every day.
Sure, Mojo.
Which gym?
LA
They got
Fitness.
weights in it?
Yeah.
Lots-
They got like a
lots
couple.
of
It goes up
weights.
like 100 pounds. It goes to Jared McCain's 50 pounds.
All right, we'll film one of these workouts. Let's
Sorry, I
break
got
it down
I
on
film-
the show.
I film it all the time. I got
Talk
my
all that
deadlift.
trash. I need some workout video.
Here, I'll text you my deadlift. Here, take this, Mojo.
His legs are getting.
I know. I had to slim down.
thick.
I was
Oh,
getting
he's
taped
thick
up.
now.
The tree
Yeah.
trunks.
He's
So,
some
thick
things that I
boy.
would say off the stream.
Here you go, Mojo.
That way.
Here's me deadlifting.
Babcock,
This is Monday.
Did you read this one?
See it.
265.
You got my number?
Yeah, of course I got your number.
Who gave it to
I'd
you?
rather that.
That's a good one. I can see that. I can see that.
Okay, I
See
just
this
say.
video.
Yeah,
If
those
you did it,
jerseys
were you
are
gonna
so
give him
sick.
the number on the
Oh, they're
stream?
awesome.
I love
Well,
them.
yeah.
My dad has
Oh,
his.
still alive?
Yeah.
or was it Mutombo? Not Mutombo.
Yeah. What was it?
Was it Mutombo who
watching
played with
this.
AI on the Sixers teams?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that is the Mutombo.
Yeah.
My dad has like
You
that
see
Mutombo
this?
jersey.
Yeah.
This is the video?
Yeah.
Man.
That's 265.
Look at this. This
What?
is on
Ed, can you
purpose. He
put some
does it
shorts
from
on?
the complete side angle so
What do
he
you want me
can't
to
see
do?
how
I
much
don't-
weight's
I don't-
on the bar.
It's 245s and then two 10s on each side.
That's a pro move from someone who doesn't lift a lot of weight. You hide it.
What was he doing, Mojo?
That's 265 for I think 3 or 4 times.
You gotta drop that butt down.
I know,
pal.
I know, I'm a
Technique,
little high,
you're gonna-
I'm a little high.
You're gonna hurt
Yeah,
yourself.
I
Well, the
don't know why
back's
you're
not rounded
showing
though,
this
you
off.
know.
Here's another pro tip. Go barefoot. Take your shoes off.
Those are the Metcons. They're like weightlifting shoes.
Man.
Those are weightlifting shoes?
Yeah, they're hybrid. You can run and weightlifting them. They got a little heel.
I thought they were LeBron shoes at first.
Well, I have LeBrons. I play volleyball in LeBron.
A lot of people forget Larry Hughes wore those.
They let you in wearing
Sixers
shorts
jerseys,
like
too.
that?
Yeah,
They're very
yeah.
revealing.
You see, I got quads now. You know.
Quadzilla.
Is that why you wore the spandex biker shorts?
Quadzilla.
Looking like you went to the gym in your underwear?
Right.
The TMZ Sports Olympics are going to be electric.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
It's going to be electric, Mojo.
We're swimming, right?
Look at that. Oh, those are really,
We're swimming, right?
Well, they're short because I'm deadlifting.
Right.
You know.
I'll get my jammer on. Well,
Lucas is.
If there's one thing that I have in this office,
it's swimming. Do you think you could beat anybody in this? Everybody in this office?
Yeah.
Wow.
Harvey swims.
I can't even swim.
Harvey swims a lot.
He does.
He doesn't want to smoke.
He's not here.
And also his swimming. Like, look, I will not knock him for swimming.
Yeah.
At 50 years down the road, I don't think I will be. So
Can we make this competition happen for real?
75.
We need to.
The fact that he's still swimming is great, and I encourage anybody to do it. But if we're talking about competition, I'm getting.
Give a number. Give your best number.
Eat my bubbles. In a 50, I was low 24s, low 24.
Can you guys beat that?
In 100, I was like 56 seconds.
I don't know if I've ever tried something like
what's good here.
like that, to be honest.
All right. TMZ Sports.